Well, if anybody knows about turning a tragedy into a blessing, it is my guest today, Sheletta Brundage from Minnesota. And Sheletta, thank you first of all for joining us and sharing with us your story this morning. You've actually got a really interesting link to the Lake Charles area, and a lot of us kind of already know about it.
Yeah, my father, Larry Handy, his entire family is there in Lake Charles. Um, and his sister, Rosa Handy, his brother, Clyde Handy, his brother-in-law, Charles Lewis, and his niece and nephew, Kim and Chris Evans, all died from carbon monoxide poisoning the day after Hurricane Laura. We just had a funeral for 5 family members, 2 generations gone in one instant. And it was heartbreaking, a very heartbreaking loss. My Aunt Rosa Handy Lewis was the matriarch of our family. She was the first African American female supervisor at the post office right there in Lake Charles. And so our family was devastated.
I can't even imagine that tremendous loss that you experienced, carbon monoxide poisoning, just on top of everything else that's going on in Southwest Louisiana. You and I'm sure all of our viewers have heard the saying that, every cloud has a silver lining, and you've really managed to find that through your family's tragedy.
Well, I made a plan to come down in my RV with my children to visit the grave sites of my family members because legacy is so important to us. And, I'm the ambassador of their legacy. And I could clearly hear my Aunt Rosa's voice. She was such a strong woman in the community and in our family. And she said, "Don't come down here and grieve for me. Come down here and give." And it was just as if she was sitting there talking to me. And I thought, what do I have to give? Even if I took all the money out of my bank account, I could fix maybe 2 roofs and that would be it. I wanted to come down and give something to lift the spirits of the people in Southwest Louisiana, to bless especially the children. And I talked to some of my friends at the library and I said, listen, I don't have a lot of money, but I just wrote a children's book in April. It's called Cameron Goes to School. It's the story of my daughter's autism journey. I called the warehouse. I've got 2,000 books left. I'm going to just get them out of the warehouse. I don't care how many orders are out, and I'm going to bring them to bless the children in Lake Charles who lost everything from hurricanes Laura and Delta. And some of my fellow authors here in Minnesota who've written children's books heard that I was about to wipe out my entire supply of books, and they decided that they were going to donate cases of their book so that I wouldn't have to take all of my own out of circulation.
It's amazing the way that this has it's grown in this way that I'm sure has got to be pretty astounding to you, because you've got the support of your author community there in Minnesota. And then it kind of got a little bit bigger than that even.
Yes, a Minnesota toy company, Manhattan Toy, heard about the movement and they said, we want to donate 500 toys for you to give out to children in Lake Charles who lost everything. And I was so blown away. And so I'm stuffing the RV I won from Camping World. Marcus Lamanis from The Prophet, NBC's The Prophet, gifted our family with that RV. I'm going to stuff it full of Manhattan Toy plushies and children's books, and I'm going to drive it from Minnesota all night and all day to get it down to Southwest Louisiana, and we'll be set up at Central Library at 9 a.m., and it's going to be a drive-through giveaway. We're going to bless these children. We're going to bless these families. We're going to bless these parents. I wanted to just come and bring love and laughter and life into the hearts of, my friends and family who are all down in Southwest Louisiana, who have gone through so much grief and devastation. Giving is so crucial and so important to my family, my aunt's legacy, and I wanted to carry that on in my actions.
I can't think of anything more beautiful than that right there. So you are driving. Well, you're not driving. You're riding in the past.
I'm the passenger seat driver, so that may be worse because I'll get to tell my husband what he's doing wrong. The entire 20-something hours is going to take us to get there.
That's going to be a fun trip, Sheletta. So you are driving in from Minnesota. You are going to be at Central Library Friday morning at 9 a.m. to distribute books and toys to the kids in the area. And then you're going to travel just down the road at noon to the Southwest Louisiana Center of Health Services. Of course, we want to invite the community to come out and say hello to Sheletta and get a toy for your kid, get a book for your kid. I think it's absolutely remarkable that you're doing this.
And we're going to give them away to everybody. I don't care if you've got 3 kids in your family, you get 3 books and 3 toys. If your child is out of town and you want to stop by and get a book and a toy and you don't have a child, do that. We're not turning anybody away. You know, this is an opportunity to be a blessing, to bring life, to bring love and compassion. You know, we've got the hashtag MN loves Lake Charles because Minnesota loves Lake Charles. And we're bringing all this Minnesota love down to Lake Charles to let you guys know that we have not forgotten about you. We're doing more than thinking and praying. We're doing something to help.
Well, we can't thank you enough for doing that to help. And thank you to all the fellow Minnesotans out there who have contributed to this. Of course, you can stop by Central Library. That's this Friday at 9 a.m. Bring your kids, pick up a toy and a book, and then at noon at the Southwest Louisiana Center for Health Services. Sheletta, thank you again.
Thank you so much. And we are praying for your recovery and we stand with you.
Thank you so much. And stay with us. We're going to have more midday show for you right after the break.